Hey, it's me. I thought we were gonna talk about a video I made a year ago. It was about happiness. It was about forced positivity. Remember that video?
I don't think being happy all the time is something desirable at all. Now, if you watch my older videos, I might seem a lot happier. I might seem a lot chipper, a lot more positive. And that's because I faked it.
Basically, I talked about how a lot of YouTubers had to keep up this sort of facade of happiness and, oh, look how great everything is, to sort of draw people in and be entertained by you. Because no one likes to hear a mopey ass little... People are generally drawn to happiness, and I got really fed up and really tired of keeping this facade that, yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm really having a great time playing this game. Oh wow, I sure love playing Minecraft every single day for years. The video prompted a lot of responses and a lot of discussion, and I thought it was really interesting and healthy and great thing in general that we brought it up. I remember really just playing games, and in the back of my head I was like, I'm really hating this game. I'm really not entertained by this. But I sort of had this idea in my head that, well, it's my job and people want me to play it, so I should just do it, and, you know. But it wasn't fulfilling for me, and it wasn't making me happy. And I noticed recently a lot of streamers and YouTubers talking about this, sort of saying that they don't feel very happy or as happy as they used to be. They don't feel fulfilled. It's a damn shame. And I see a lot of people in the comments sort of being like, well, it's your job, you should just suck it up. It's not that hard. YouTube is not a job. Which is true, by the way, it's not a job. But I always feel bad when I see this, because I can relate to the entertainer. I can understand their perspective, and so I thought I would make a video just sort of explaining that perspective, because I think it's important for everyone. The problem with being a YouTuber or an online entertainer is that you constantly have to outdo yourself. To keep people interested in what you are doing, you have to constantly keep pushing boundaries. And you are essentially competing, more or less, with other entertainers and other YouTubers for the audience to give you the time that you want. This is not just to keep up your YouTube channel or whatever, it's also to keep up your livelihood. Imagine your job or whatever you do being a competition. It's not a healthy thing, and I think a lot of people get swept up in that they have to keep pushing themselves, and I think it's a good reflection of what happened with Logan Paul. I know I keep bringing it up, and that's not my point here. I don't think Logan necessarily is a bad person. I just think he really got caught up in that idea that he has to keep pushing himself to get those numbers. And if you make videos every single day, it's really tough to make people keep being interested and keep coming back. So I can sort of understand it, and I can sort of relate to it in a way. For me personally, I was really miserable before YouTube. YouTube has only really just done so many amazing things to me, and I don't want it to seem like I'm complaining. I couldn't be happier, but I think I still, even though I talked about this a lot, I think a lot of people have this illusion in their head that money and fame is gonna bring them some sort of happiness. And I think a lot of YouTubers and a lot of entertainers, when they get to the point where actually I have everything I want or thought I wanted, but I don't feel happy and I don't feel fulfilled, and that just makes them even more unhappy and less fulfilled. And it can be a very negative thing, even though maybe might be hard to understand as an audience, as a silent viewer or whatever. A few years ago, all I used to do was YouTube. It was 7 days a week. Now I do 6 days a week. I would make videos. I would wake up, go to my room, make videos, and that was it. I didn't have any hobbies. I didn't have any other interests. I wouldn't hang out with friends. And looking back, that was an extremely unhealthy thing to do. And I would do whatever videos my fans wanted me to do, the fans that I have gotten, because I had this very serious approach to YouTube. You know, it's my job, I have to keep doing this. I am so lucky to be in this position, I have to respect it. My personal well-being or health That's number 2. But it got to a point for me where I just felt like, enough. This is not making me happy. I don't want to keep doing this. I'm either gonna quit it, or I'm just gonna say, alright, well, I'm gonna do it my way, and if I lose a couple fans in the process, then I can afford that. I'm in a position where I can afford doing that. And I was really ready for my channel to just come down crashing, and that would be it. But at least then I would be fulfilled. At least I would be happier. I was met with a lot of criticism, a lot of angry fans that said, "Oh, well, you are not playing Amnesia. You really changed," or "Oh, you're not playing this game anymore. You really changed." But eventually, it took some time, but eventually it broke through, and all of a sudden I had people loving what I was doing because there was actual passion behind it. There was actual things that I enjoyed that I could share. I got hobbies that I really enjoyed, and I could share those as well. Like the whiskey videos, it's something I enjoy, and I started exercising, meeting friends, and all these things that I didn't used to do, and it made such a huge difference for me. And it might just seem obvious, but when you're so swept up into YouTube, it really isn't. And it also had the opposite effect, that I thought my channel would go down, but it did really well either way. My advice to a lot of YouTubers and entertainers is do what makes you happy. If you lose some fans in the process, I think in the end, it will be worth it. And I think a lot of us need to stop taking their own personal health after whatever it is they're doing. I'm really in the best place I've ever been, and I'm just having a blast with YouTube and everything I'm doing right now, and I'm so happy I made that choice. And that's sort of why I wanted to share this. And I also wanted to give some insight for you guys to understand, yes, YouTube isn't really a job, but it's also it can also be extremely tough and extremely weighing you down. It's the easiest and the toughest job I ever done. It's not like I don't want people to pat me on the back being like, yeah, it is a really tough, you're doing a great job. That's not it at all. But you don't deserve to be slapped in the face for it either. Be happy, be nice to each other, and have a good smile, everybody, for every once in a while. Make sure to smile, and also make sure to leave a like on this video if you found it helpful at all. Clap it up, everybody. I need an outro if anyone can help me with that. A bro fist? There you go. There you go. Are you happy now? Alright. I did it. I did the pandering.